Valerie V, what are you doing? How you like that, Malin? Good. You're a jerk, is what? OMG. I look too shiny for this video. Now do a little powder work. Hello, fine people of Earth. Hey, this is Valerie V, straight back from vacation. What do you know? Hi guys, Valerie V Show. Today we're going to talk about why you don't show up on the first page of Google and whether that really matters or not. Does it really matter? I have some interesting insight. We'll be back in 1 second to talk all about it. Hey guys, Valerie V. Hope your summer is going well. Speaking of which, it is the summer of 2019, and if you're not receiving inquiries from the internet and from your online marketing, then something is wrong. As you know, we have started our senior care inquiry program. It was in a beta as of November of last year, and now it is full swing. I can honestly say a couple of things. Everybody who participates in it is pretty much still in it. We've had a couple people leave here and there, but we've got some long-termers that are still in the program. It has evolved over time, and it has gotten better and better and continues to evolve. The Senior Care Inquiry Program doesn't guarantee that every inquiry that comes in is going to close, but what it does is it feeds a constant stream of adults who are interested in knowing more about senior care options in their area to your pipeline, to your funnel, so that you can talk with them, you can interact with them, and you can keep them on your mailing list forever and ever and ever. And when they do need care, they've already made a connection with you, and chances are they will be calling you for more help down the road. It is a great way to grow your newsletter list and your general marketing list. So I highly recommend the Senior Care Inquiry Program. I'll put the link down below. We call it SKIP for short. We also have the SKIP version for recruiting, and lots of people really like that too. It's an all-in-one system where you can text, email, call, talk to your potential recruits or your potential employees through one system. You don't have to leave it. You can get them scheduled for their interviews. It does not affect the human element, meaning that although we can get you more inquiries that are better targeted by zip code and by ad, we cannot make them show up for an interview. But the ads are good enough that people tend to have a good response and a good result. It's actually a numbers game. You just need the biggest amount of people to respond to those ads. And if you have lots of people responding, then eventually you'll have some hires out of that. So that is also going well. If you need help with recruiting, please let us know. All right. So I received an email from a client who has had kind of taken over a business in a super competitive market, which would be Florida, as you can imagine, and asked me, why don't we show up on number one on the first page of Google for home care? And the real answer to that, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of answers. One of them is that his website homepage, their name does not include the word home care, in which for many of you, that's exactly the case. Not everybody's name can have the word home care in it, and that's totally okay. But the homepage of your website needs to be very specific about the services you provide. And it also needs to have the keyword phrases that you want to show up for on the homepage. So if home care, the word home care, is something that you desire to be on the first page of Google for, you want to show up in Google Maps for, then you have to make sure in a very nice way, not in a spammy kind of way, that you have the word home care throughout your home page of your website and other pages too. There's a whole lot that goes into SEO. So I made some recommendations for changes to the wording of a few things on the website, which will then tell Google more about what this person or this company wants to show up for. For now, they're showing up for the main part of their name, which is nursing services. They are number one for that everywhere, but that's not exactly what they're looking for. So if we make some changes to their website, to their homepage, do a little SEO work, then we can help them come up to the first page. It takes a long time. It's not a magic fix at all. And there's lots of other things that go into that. Blog posting on your Google My Business page. If you don't know what that's about, find out. That's an absolutely new option in the last year or so, and it works really well. But there's a specific way to do it to get the most bang for your buck. And if you're our client, we'll tell you what that is. Anyway, so the next question is, though, even though we can make some changes and help them get where they want to be, how important is it? I will tell you this. We have a lot of clients over the years. Most of them who've been with us for a while are number one on the first page of Google, and they've been there for a really long time. And that's awesome. They've got a lot of time behind their website. They've had a lot of SEO. They have a lot of blog posting that we've done for them. And they maintain that number one, number two spot. They kind of rotate back and forth. In fact, we have some clients that are in the same area and they consistently compete with each other for the number 1, 2, and 3 spots because they're our clients. And so they're always in the top for their Google listing. But over the years, what we've noticed, and especially in the last couple of years, is people could be number one on the first page of Google all day long, and they may still not be getting enough phone calls. Because at the end of the day, I don't care if you're number one or number 100 for Google. If the phone's not ringing, the phone's not ringing, right? So my recommendation is, instead of focusing and marinating on Google, that's important. We want to keep it important. We know it's important, but it's not the be-all end-all anymore. Other platforms have taken over and have really good competitors with Google. It's not all about Google anymore. Facebook is your demographic. So if you are doing a tremendous job on Facebook, then you will find that you have enough social media presence and inquiries that you don't have to worry about whether or not you show up on the first page of Google. It doesn't really matter. So what I'm saying is, we have clients who will tell us, you know what else can I do? I'm already number one. I want more phone calls. I need more to come in. And what we'll tell them is, let's get your Facebook Skip program started. Let's get you in the Scope program, which is the organic method of getting more visibility on Facebook. And the Skip program is the paid version of getting more inquiries into your business and getting people familiar with your brand. So I would recommend to you that whether you're number one on the first page of Google or you're number 100 and you want more senior care inquiries, you want more people calling, emailing, texting your business, then check with us about that, because Google is really not the only game in town anymore. And I think we've been saying that for at least a year or two now. Yes, it's important to have good SEO, always important, but it's not going to make you or break you. It actually is helpful to make sure that Facebook is really on your radar screen. So that's it for today, and I hope everybody's having a great summer. Don't let another day go by without getting more senior care inquiries and having more visibility on social media. Check in with us and we can help. Thanks. Bye, guys.